Alright guys, we're back at you again today with another review of a ground blind. This one's actually, it's a pretty cool blind. What I've got here today is the Vail V300 True View Ground Blind Whitetail Grind. Yes, that's a long title, so I'll read it again. The Vail V300 True View Ground Blind Whitetail Grind. This is by Vail Blinds, I believe it is. We got it in the mail just the other day and just getting ready to unbox it and do a little review, so let's dig in here and see what we got. Alright guys, fresh out of the box, comes with a carry case. It's got the Vail logo and everything on the case. It does have straps for packing it in. It's probably not the lightest blind, but it's not that heavy. Let's see how the straps work here. See how. Not too bad, actually it's pretty comfortable. You could probably trek a pretty long ways with this. So yeah, actually shoulder straps about the right distance apart, and actually feels pretty good. So one reason I ordered this blind, it's one of those see-through blinds. Obviously where if you're on the outside of the blind you can't see in, but if you're on the inside from the floor to the ceiling, you're supposed to be able to see totally through. So this blind here I actually paid $160 for on Amazon. A lot of these blinds that I've noticed, you're looking upwards of $300 and $400 for these. So I kind of took a gamble on this blind. I haven't really heard of the company, and not really many reviews out there on it either. So, but it looked like a good blind, but you never know till you order. So that's one reason I'm doing this review, for you guys that may be on the fence on something like this, to show you up close and personal what it is, and I will give you, I'm not an expert, but I will give you my opinion. I've hunted in hundreds of ground blinds my lifetime, and I'll give you my opinion on if I think it's worth the $160 or not. So we'll get it out of here and see what we got in it. We'll get her set up here. Alright guys, as you can see, we got it together. It wasn't no more difficult than any 5-hub blind that I've put together. Sometimes they're like a jigsaw puzzle, but we popped her out relatively easy, just like any other 5-panel blind. And I'll tell you, just looking at it from the onset, I do like this camo pattern. It seems like it would blend in pretty well. I like the colors. We'll give you a 360, and actually this is the see-through part, and you can obviously not see inside the blind. So and it's a pretty roomy blind. I can't remember the dimensions right off. We will post them up. But that's a pretty cool camo pattern. So, and we're gonna get inside, and one thing I like is these slide windows, and this is something that's actually pretty cool. We'll get in there, show what it looks like, but it seems like it's pretty thick material. Seems like it'd be fairly durable. So we've got our little archery range right here in the backyard. So we are on a little hillside, but we're gonna get her faced around to where we got the see-through part at our deer, and take a few shots with our longbow. And that's kind of one thing that I obviously want to see, because I do mostly longbow hunting. So we're going to see how the longbow shoots out of here and how much room we got. So we're going to get her set up and see what it looks like. Alright guys, as you can see, the entrance is in the rear, and what is pretty different about this blind, at least for me, is it's kind of catty-cornered the way you get in. So it looks like it'll be a little more room for 2 people inside. So let's get in there and get set up and see what she looks like. Alright guys, we are inside the blind, and I'm going to tell you what, this see-through, now I've not been in some of the high dollar ones, this is my first one, and it's a little cheaper, but I'm telling you, I'm pretty impressed with this see-through. The windows are closed, and that's their little range right there. So the see-through is pretty cool. One thing that I do love about this blind is these windows. Like, they don't have zippers, they don't have hooks. These little things here to open your window, and they're on two little runners. And basically you got an upper and a lower. And all you gotta do is push or pull. It's very quiet. On either side. Push the bottom down, raise the top up. You can kind of get it as low or as high as you want. I do like this. That's cool. Now we do have those same windows back here toward the back. Obviously this is not the see-through, this is a 180 degrees see-through. But you talk about quiet. If a deer did come in behind, we're going to zipper us down here. And then you've got one little back window, and it's the same way. You pull it up. So if a deer did come in from behind or whatever you're hunting, you could actually very silently raise a window if you needed to get a shot. And they also close pretty sturdy. So that is a feature I really love about this blind. So we're gonna get set up here, and we're gonna take a few shots at our buck there, see how the longbow does and how well it shoots out of here. All right, guys, we're set up here. I got my little tripod stool, and our buck here, he's eased in on us about 15 yards, and we're getting ready to take a shot here in a second. But this is a longbow, 60 inches. I've got plenty of room, and that's pretty nice. Some blinds I hunt out of, you really gotta cant this hard to be able to shoot. This one here, I'm gonna have to cant just a little, but not much. Let's fire a shot down range and see how she does. But so far, I'm liking this. That is a kill shot, but I'm gonna have to cant just a little more, as my limbs, they did hit the top of the blind. Now, let's try again. Not too bad. Need to be a little left, a good group. Alright, guys, this has proved to be a pretty nice little blind. It is, and the dimensions on it are, it's 65 inches in height, and it is 72 inches hub to hub, and it's definitely roomy enough for two people to hunt, film, whatever you want to do. It's definitely roomy enough for two people. I was able to very easily shoot a longbow out of it. I did have to cant just a little in my chair, but shot very accurate in it. And I really love this see-through panel. Like I said, it's 180 degree see-through from top to bottom, as we showed you inside. And the material seems very durable. But I'm telling you, I couldn't be more happier with it. Time will tell on the durability of it, but I've had blinds that felt a lot less durable than this, that have lasted a long time if you take care of it. It does have the little slits here in it, where you could brush it in pretty good if you want to, which that's me personally, I highly recommend that. And I really love the breakup camo pattern in it, so man, I couldn't be more pleased. So we're probably going to get this out probably here in the next weekend or two and set it up, do some hunting out of it. Maybe we can get a kill filmed on there for you. But I'm very pleased. If you're interested in one of these blinds, I ordered mine on Amazon, like I said, $160. It was on Prime. I don't think you can beat it, considering some of the higher priced ones are just like this. They may be a little more durable. I don't know all the features on them. I've not been in one, but to me, this is well worth $160. I think you'll get a lot of use out of it, and I'm telling you, sitting inside looking out is pretty cool. It almost makes you feel like you're just sitting out and there's nothing in front of you. So that'll take some getting used to, but I don't think you can go wrong with this Vail V300 blind. So they also have a website you can order directly off of. I got mine through Amazon, but it's the same price on the website. So if you're looking for a good see-through blind, I believe this is a home run hitter. All right, guys.